Howdy my friends, and welcome back to more Let's Play Gran Turismo 3. This is Sky Hurricane, and last time we did the Altezza race, which was pretty intense. Now we're going to do the Type R mating, so... Of course we'll have to buy a car for that, so yay, more car shopping. I always love car shopping. But the only thing I don't really love is how my money's going down so much, you know. And it may... Of course, hopefully we'll win more with this than we did with the Altezza race, because we really didn't win hardly anything with them. So I think the Integra is probably the best Type R car that we can get. We have the Civic Type R, which has you can see the stats there. Actually, ain't bad. 5.833, 1050 kilograms. So what is this? 5.482. So not much heavier than the Civic, but a little more powerful, thus giving it barely a better power weight ratio. And then you have the Accord Euro R, which is not really much, not too bad, not far behind it. 216 horsepower, it has more power, but our other option is the NSX Type R, but and we're not going to be affording this thing, I don't think. 99,000 credits, so yeah, let's go with the Integra. I don't know, the Civic's pretty tempting because it's over 5,000 credits cheaper. I'm gonna go with the Integra because I just like it more. It's beautiful. It's one of my favorite cars, I gotta say. Used to be one of my favorite cars. I still like it, but I don't know it. Yeah, we'll see how well it serves us in this. We'll see. Let's put some, I don't know, those wheels really aren't bad, but let's put those on. I mean, we bought them after all, you know. Let's see how it looks now. Oh yeah, it looks great. Let's see, let's do a little bit of tuning. I don't want to do too much. Well, this is cheap. I really don't know what we're going to be versing, but oh wow, Turbo Kit Stage 3. Whoa, 363. That is a lot of horsepower for an Integra, especially considering that that's not all, you know. And this is cheap. Probably won't need all that stuff, but so yeah, that means that we got 31,000 credits into this car, which is not too much, but I don't think we're gonna win that much. Wow, over 400 horsepower in an Integra. That would be outrageous. But yeah, y'all, we're almost done with the beginner league. Ain't that great? So Type R mating, let's do it. So, oh yes, we're gonna actually win 5,000. These are all your choices. Oh wow, the Spoon Civic Type R is a choice you could use. Be cool to eventually win that. So yeah, 5 races, so we'll win 25,000. So this pretty much will win this money back, plus 10,000 for a bonus. So yeah, that'll be good. That will be good. Okay, so good. We're not versing any NSXs. That's assuring. So I'm definitely gonna want to turn the ASM off. We do have a front wheel drive. I'm going to leave the TCS on very weak. Alright, let's try this. Tokyo Route 246. Hope y'all are doing really well today. I'm in a pretty good mood and everything. Just recorded some Donkey Kong Country with my buddy Joseph K. I love Donkey Kong Country. Brings back a lot of good memories, you know. I always enjoy watching somebody else play or playing myself a game that I really enjoyed, you know, as a kid. You know, the joys of it. I guess that's how Let's Playing became such a big thing. You know, I've really wondered, you know, how some people can sit and watch me, you know, for so long. But I'm sure, you know, it's not from watching me. I'm sure it's the game, you know. I mean, it just brings back the memories. Just golly, man. Just, sometimes when I'm editing and I have to listen to myself like that, you know. But I don't know, when I'm teaching, like last year when I taught, I didn't have any kids that fell asleep in my class, so maybe I'm not as boring as I think I am. Oh gosh. Wow, this looks like total domination, and we didn't really put much money at all into this car. But just because we're winning this first race so easily, that doesn't mean anything. And you know, for a front wheel drive, this thing really does corner wheel. I think I had read at one time it's like one of the best front wheel drive cars ever. And it, you know, it's pretty good. It's definitely better than the P2 Cruiser. How many times have I said that this LP? It's better than the P2 Cruiser, but that ain't saying much. It's better than the P2 Cruiser, but that ain't saying much. Golly, how many times have I said that? It's so true, though, gosh. So true. But it really ain't saying much. I mean, oh gosh. Yeah, I have quite a few front wheel drives in my garage now. I have like the Celica SS2, I have the Honda Del Sol. A lot of cars like that. But of course now I have this, which is probably the best front wheel drive car. So I guess when it comes to the professional events, I'll probably be using this for that as well. Probably even for the amateur. I don't know. I'll probably just use this more. Now honestly, probably is all I'll use for is the front wheel drive stuff. I don't think there's another race of the. I don't think there's another Type R thing. You know, I didn't get racing transmission. I didn't even pay attention if I had the test course. I don't think I do. But I may have it and I just didn't pay attention. Way to go, Sky, not paying attention to anything. Yeah, all we have after this is the Beetle Cup thing. And I could get a regular Beetle, which would be a lot cheaper. But I don't know how it would compare to what the opposition would be. So, I don't know. The regular Beetle did handle really well in Gran Turismo 2, so that's a little bit encouraging to maybe pick that. And then maybe tune it up a little bit. And I don't know, I'll definitely look at my options before I do that. 'Cause that's probably going to be a lot tougher than this. But you never know with this game. And a lot of these, you know, like a lot of these championships I've never even done. Because when I used to play this in the past, I would, you know, just kind of do what I wanted. And it seems like, honestly, I didn't have Gran Turismo 3 very long before I got Gran Turismo 4, because they kind of came out really quick. And so I think as soon as I got Gran Turismo 4, I just never really played this one. Oh, the poor little Civic. Poor little Civic. $5,000. Very, very, very much needed, I would say. Cute little Civic starting out first. You know, I wonder how much the Civic tunes up in this game. I know the Del Sol really isn't going to tune up much. I don't think it would even get. No, I think it would get a turbo, but just wasn't going to do much with it. Golly, man, that was just too easy. However, we know how that usually starts out. The All Tetsu race was also too easy starting out. No, this isn't a test course. No, it's this wonderfully long track. But we all love Grand Valley Speedway, don't we? It's iconic to this game. You gotta love it. I'll be honest though, it's definitely not my least favorite. Or it's definitely not my most favorite track. Although I don't mind it. It is a nice track. I remember when I was a kid and, you know, and I had the demo and everything. Excuse me. I was really excited when I finally got the game. And I know I had a couple demos, and I explained this more earlier. And I actually showed, like, the very final part of my Let's Play of Gran Turismo 1, I showed the demo disc I had and what both of them had on them. But it's really cool because a couple of the demos actually had, well, one, gosh, I don't even know what the heck I'm saying right now. But one of the demos I had some replays, and it had like a Grand Valley East race on it, you know, and I would always watch those replays over again, you know, because I just longed to be able to try those other tracks, because the only track you could do was high speed ranking, and on the other demo it was just Club and Stage Route 5. So all I could do was those 2 tracks. So the other 6 tracks, it didn't even show Special Stage Route 11. I never even, you know, I never got a taste of or anything. And so it's really exciting to finally get to race on these tracks, you know. And wow, just talking about it now brings back the memories. It really was exciting. And of course I didn't even know about the concept of tuning up your vehicle. I mean, that was just, I had no idea that anything like that was going to be in the game. You know, it's a shame that they took the racing modifications out. This is where they started doing that. I really wish they would bring those back. And a lot of other people that I've seen and heard would also love that. Tick fruit. There's only one tick fruit in this game. I don't think we've really showed it yet, but we will at some point. We may actually win it. I mean, there are so many races yet to do, y'all, and there's so many cars we're going to win. Of course, the way it's been trending, we've won like Miatas 4 times. So it may be that I always win the car that I don't need, but hopefully we'll win some pretty cool ones. We already won that one Formula Gran Turismo car, so at least that's something. It's very random, you know. We're definitely gonna win some cool ones, but we'll also win some that we don't need. It's just how it works. And you know, I'm all cool with that. Golly, I just realized I'm once again dominating. Why am I dominating so well? I didn't hardly do anything to this car. Am I just that much better of a driver? I mean, because golly, that Altezza race wasn't easy. But you know they tuned those Altezzas up. They must have done nothing to these. I mean, surely. But at any rate, yeah, I was so excited, you know. I guess the first time I ever did this track was probably, I don't remember. I did Grand Valley East on the Sunday Cup. I don't remember when I did this track first, but I remember finding that track so hard at first. Finding it so difficult. You know, I couldn't control but some of the cars. You know how that hairpin would always get me and stuff? Because I just wasn't used to it. I was only used to high speed range. Golly, years and years and years ago. Yeah, I guess I was only like 10, so that was 17 years ago. Whew. Golly, how the time flies. Well, yay, another easy, uneventful, boring victory. But you know, I'd almost rather it be that than it be so hair pulling that I get so mad that I want to throw my controller. Which happens. Oh, something so terrible. Why do y'all ever listen to me? Y'all are just too good. That's what it is. Y'all are just too awesome. So awesome. I don't deserve such awesome people. And I love my Gran Turismo, so that's why I got to record. It's just so much fun, you know, playing through these games and reminiscing, and of course seeing the new things that you haven't ever seen before. And that's definitely something. Because Gran Turismo 3 is actually going to be partially blind, you know, because a lot of it I've never done. And I think it's why I'm having so many frustrations at spots, because I just don't know what to expect. It's kind of throwing me for a loop in places. Trial Mountain reversed. Hey, now Civic, come on. Yeah, these really can't be tuned at all. But really, even if they're not tuned, you would think that the Civic would be able to keep up with these. I mean, yeah, it has a little less power, but you know, I'm really surprised it's not. You know, this really does handle pretty good. Imagine with some suspension modification, it would be even better, you know. So yeah, I literally needed to do nothing to this car. I mean, that extra 20 horsepower I added was just overkill. But, you know, I can't let my guard down after the, golly, I'm sucking. After the times I've had. Man, this... How am I 4.5 seconds ahead when I've been hitting the wall? So, man, y'all really had to be doing that terrible. Usually they get more difficult. They go into like hyper granny mode, you know, and you can't beat them, but not in this championship. Not in this championship. You got only 6 seconds, seriously? That's just crazy. I'm guessing that the Civic was holding up the Accords. I don't know though, because there's a big gap between the two Integras, and assuming that's both of the Integras. Golly, seriously, this is like the biggest I've killed on any race, at least in my memory on this track. On this game. Except for that one time I used the Formula car, but that was just to show that off on the Sunday Cup. And yay for me hitting the microphone like an idiot. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about potential Gran Turismo 7 coming out. Of course, by the time this is uploaded, it may already be out. I have no idea. But I've definitely heard some talk about it. And about GT Sport coming out soon. But I don't know if I want to get that or not. I mean, I kind of do, you know, because I have every game in the series. But, you know, so I could add that to my collection. I even have GT5 Prologue. But yeah, wow, that was Dare I even wait on them? That was just sad. How, man? How are they that terrible? Am I just that much better at driving a front-wheel drive car? You know, it seems like that's what it is. It seems like with mid-engine rear-wheel drive cars, they just really drive excessively. Well, I don't know. I'll tell you, it was front-engine rear-wheel drive. Wow, that was just whoa. 17-second lead, 27 seconds for the Civic. Seriously. Come on, y'all. The Accords have been mixed up, but everybody else has been pretty much the same. That was just crazy there. I really think that's the biggest I've killed on any race. Okay, what is this? Super Speedway. Okay, we can do this. I can dig it. I was hoping it wasn't a test course, although the way this is going, I don't think I'd have much of an issue on it either. I mean, these have not been very threatening at all. They do seem a little faster though this time. Maybe it's just my imagination. Well, I mean, I didn't really tune this any. I mean, I only boosted it by like 20 horsepower or so. I shouldn't really be flying past them, but golly, the way that last race went, heck. Finally, an easy championship. This is more like Gran Turismo 1 or 2. And of course, for whatever reason, y'all just cannot take a curve. I don't know why. Should have chosen manual for this. They really needed a downshift there. Oh golly, y'all, this is eventful too. Of course, I highly doubt we're gonna have like a 17-second lead, but I wanted to downshift to fourth. Yeah. A little better acceleration. Although really, I don't think it made much of a difference. Oh golly, I can't believe how easy this has been. The game must be trying to make me feel better after the Altezza Championship. I'm not letting my guard down though. So we do know that this almost maxes out at 130, so probably wouldn't go much faster than 130. Probably 135 or so. Oh, one more lap. Thought I was done. Over 7 seconds. Golly. I'm glad that I didn't get the Civic Heck. Thanks for saying this. Oh, my goodness. That was just a shame. Yeah, it was actually good. I'm not complaining, trust me. Wow. And I'm really not that much faster either. That's crazy. You know, we could just keep redoing this for some easy money. This might be the quickest, easiest money we can earn, you know it? I mean, this championship literally is taking no effort. I mean, maybe a little effort, but Definitely not much. Not much at all. I love how the Civic is getting to start first every race, even though it hasn't the least amount of points. It's gotten last in every race. And even though this is the last race, y'all are not magically tuned up. I'm really shocked. I mean, because that kind of blows the tradition of how this game's been going. Like we have done Tokyo reversed in this LP. I'm sure we have. I just don't remember where. Seems like there are quite a few tracks we haven't done. Autumn Ring, I don't think's in this one. High Speed Ring. All the courses that have ring in the name of them. Haven't even done anything in 3.9 seconds ahead. Seriously. I'm not complaining, I'm just amazed. I mean, I'm just flabbergasted. This thing does corner pretty good. I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, yeah, tracks and in this game. Obviously, you know, a lot of the tracks from Gran Turismo 2 aren't in it. You know, like Grindelwald, Red Rock Valley, Rome Nights. What other tracks from GT1 aren't in it, though? Clubman Stage Route 5, is it in it? It seems to me like they just only used the whole Special Stage Route 5. They didn't use the shorter clubbing track. Oh my heavens, look at this. This is so sad, y'all. Oh my golly, whoa. Car has pretty good brakes too. 14 seconds. This is even worse than Trial Mountain, if that's to be believable. I mean, I'm not complaining. Y'all can stay back there and play, but I mean, heavens, man, I don't think I'm even doing that good. Especially when I'm doing that, but golly. Yeah, I think I could have won this one with an untuned Civic, which is very uncharacteristic of this game. I wonder if they put the simulation tires on or something. Makes you wonder. Gosh. I like the way this car handles. Should I even wait on them? Golly, they're probably like 30 seconds behind. 28 or something like that. Oh man, I guess we'll wait on them. Golly, that's so silly. They didn't do that bad on the first Tokyo race. 26, golly, man. That is so insane. Alright, so now we just gotta wait on the little grannies to finish. This is actually a relatively quick championship too. 30 minutes. Ain't too bad at all. 31 seconds. Oh my heavens. 34. Golly. The cord's really stuck together, but the Integra's spread out. And gosh, that's just crazy. I don't care who you are. That's funny right there. Not funny. Alright. So next, what did we get? What is our prize? Ooh, that's going to get us... Well, we actually did gain a little profit with Integra. That's more money than what we started the championship with. So, yay. What could this be? They all look like they're the same car. Ooh, an Acura RSX. It's a cool, cute little car. Really is. Yeah, this is a car I don't think you could even buy, actually. So if you multiply 7,500 by 4, that makes this worth $30,000. Wow, it has a worse power-weight ratio, though, than our Integra did. Which is interesting. Yeah, it's a lot heavier, because I think our Integra weighed like 1,050 kilograms. Yeah, 1,047. Or it might have weighed like 1,080 or something. Alright, well, that was pretty cool. This is a cute little car. We may use it for something, I don't know. I mean, so much to do in this game, but you have to have specific cars for, and you have to also have money to tune and stuff if you want to enter something in a really higher championship. You know, yeah, it takes a lot of money to do all that, and a lot of grinding, and I don't really want to do a lot of grinding, but at any rate, this has been Sky Hurricane. Join us next time for the Beetle Cup. I do want to go ahead and get that out of the way, so we'll be done with all the beginner stuff. Thank y'all all very much for watching. Have a super awesome blessed day, and as always, my friends, stay awesome. Goodbye, y'all.